Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, so as I'm getting ready to do this video, right? As I'm getting ready to do this video, all right, let me say something very honest, very quick, very honest. Um, I have a lot of people that hack all of my devices. My children devices, my devices, and all that. Okay, I bet you would start driving around, okay? I bet you would start driving around, okay? So I have all these people that hack me. Right now, I have someone that is in my messaging. Emily Johnson is the name they're going by. And they're in my messages, okay? And you're telling me about whatever you want to do, what you want to offer, whatever. Let me tell you something. If I do business with you, and you know the things that I've already put in, if I've already put in, right? If there are things that I've already put in that are on hold or something that you see me click on or something like that, like no matter what was done, if you want to send something, okay, business, if you want to send something, like you keep telling me I got the free this and I got this gift and I got this and I got that, guess what? Just go ahead and send a couple of those items, okay? That's how you do business. Don't. That's how you do business. Don't annoy me. Don't annoy me, cause I'm not her. I'm not her. All right. So I wanted to go ahead and put this out there really quickly in case a detective need to look up where you keep annoying me and bothering me, and I believe I've already blocked you. That's why I know you are a hacker. Okay. And then you just mentioned that you have my card. Okay. Yeah, you just did that. You sent me. You want to make sure you send me that message, huh? Huh? You want to make sure you send me that message, okay? Emily Johnson. That's cute. That's cute. And you do it all through the night. That's how I know it's not normal. You're like you're going psycho. You know what I mean? You've gone psycho. All through the middle of the night, okay? All through the day. You're saying that just going crazy. That can't be from a company, honey. Anything you want to give me, within what I do, then just do it. Other than that, just leave me alone. That's how you do it. Leave me alone. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I took care of that part. Hello, everybody. I want to say welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Okay. So I wasn't planning on getting on. I wasn't planning on getting on. I was like, I got that. I was trying to get some things done. Was not planning on getting on. Right? So just hear me. Just hear me. Okay? Hold on. I told you I need to look out. Hold up. Hold up, somebody. Okay. Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. You are welcome. Yes. Come on in. Have a seat. It's so good to see you, hear from you, all that good stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a good message. Yeah. Come on in. Yeah. Come on in. Listen. These hackers and people that go around and they get close to people's homes and they start hacking and things like that, they should be severely handled for what they do. Because by the time it gets to me, by the time some craziness gets to me, you have done it to a million people before me. All right? And I'm very serious about that. Okay? I'm very serious about that. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. This is what I would like to discuss. Okay, have a window of maybe 16 minutes or so. Okay, let me try to get it in. Okay, so I'm going to talk about three different things. Okay, and I hope you can see me clearly. Okay, I hope you can see me clearly. I didn't clean the camera, but guess what? I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. Okay, is that okay? Okay, is that okay? I have this thing about redoing videos. Okay. So here we are. Here we are. Um, Listen to this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about maybe 3 to 4 different things, and I'm going to try to break it up real quick, if that makes sense, okay? Here goes. Yes. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and you feel safe and you're with loved ones and all that good stuff, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's another video I want to do. I want to do it, but it takes so long to download the videos, and I'll be like, that takes too long. You know, it takes so long. You're going to start doing something else. I mean, really, okay? And you don't get out. Okay. Yeah. So you really got to make time to sit down. I have to make time to sit down. Okay, here it is. Excuse all the noises you may hear going around. Usually I have a little instrumental going, but yeah, we're good. We're good, right? We're good. Here it goes. About 3 different things that I would love to discuss. About 3 different things, okay? About 3 different things I would rather. Let me see if I can go through them kind of quick as possible, okay? Can you stop with the bang, 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 and a boom, boom, boom? A bang, 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 and a boom, boom, boom. We're moving around in here, okay? So, one thing I would love to share. I don't know how long you've been rocking with me on this journey, okay? But I'm going to let you know on one of my older videos, I think it was even from the first channel. I let it be known years ago what they wanted to do to my life and things like that. And I said, okay, when I entered the doors of resetting my life, getting things back in order, I will talk about and speak about how some things went and how I was treated. And guess what? I kept my word. I did just that. Okay. So, for example, yes, I am a person that has been gang stalked and so much more. Oh my God, and so much more. All right. But I kept my word. Okay. If you go through the videos, you'll see that I did mention several different things. Okay. So there was a door. There's a door that my family and I had to enter. Okay, let me start from there. And this is good news. This is not terrible news. This is good news, okay? The end result of how it was handled turned out to be what? Good news, okay? And maybe this will help some of you speak up, okay? Okay, because I notice a lot of people, and it's not a whole lot, maybe people have not went through this extensive craziness, horrific craziness that my family has went through, but they have been mistreated in many ways. It's not just us, okay? But I noticed that people don't speak out. They accept, and they feel like this is just going to go away, okay? But what they do is they harass you so much, I think a lot of you guys fold. I think a lot of you guys just fold, okay? Let's talk. My family and I went through a door, okay? Now, this particular door that my family had to go through, they did it. I wasn't included, of course. I wasn't included, right? I wasn't like, it was something that they had to go take care of. And then the thing that they had to go take care of had to do more so with the state, possibly federal, but with the state. Just getting regular business in order that should be in order. That should be in order. Simple as that, right? Okay? So they go to get these things. I'm trying to make a long story very short. There were some things there where people would put in place, I don't give a damn what nobody say originally, that's what was up. They were put in place to mistreat my daughter, okay? Yes. My daughter asked me to what? Come along. Okay? I went along just so I could pay attention to what was going on, right? And guess what? We were able to hit it on the, you know what I mean? Actually speak to people that were over the situation, right? Okay? Maybe even having to call the corporate office to inform them of what was taking place, okay? And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It was handled. It was handled. And I'm so happy that I did not leave a video talking about it in another way. Okay? So let me tell you what happened. Yes, it was a setup. Okay? Some people, like the leaders of the place, were not in on it. Okay? I don't believe. Okay? Because the way when we brought it to their attention, so we gave them time to correct it. Do you see what I mean? So everybody don't know everything. You give them time to correct it immediately. And guess what they did? They corrected it. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was a very beautiful outcome. Okay, that people stepped up and what? Did their job. All right? That's one thing I want to share with you. One thing I want to share with you. Okay? Let's see. This other thing here. Through getting this situation handled, okay, I don't want to close out on it yet. Through getting that particular thing handled, right? There were other days of things trying to handle the same very thing in many ways. The same very thing, okay? And people were asked to do certain things that they did do, okay? So it was a great eye opener. It was a beautiful time for everyone to show who everyone was. Okay, exactly who everyone is, what part they're playing, things like that, right? I mean, absolutely beautiful. Let me share with you something. One part that was very. It could have went a whole entire another way. Okay. Now, my people, had to pay for someone to take them out somewhere, okay, in a further distance, okay, much further distance, okay. They had to pay someone to take them out, okay. Now, when they arrived to whatever they had to do, the person that they paid made sure they weren't available on what they said they would do, okay, within the time for them to do what they needed to do, intentionally, okay? We're going to say intentionally, because no one does that kind of thing. Nah, okay? Guess what? My people still paid them, okay? And even though they did a setup on my people, let me tell you something. It was my grandson's birthday, which there were other plans already arranged. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you the other part. My people also had to pay for whatever the business was that they were going to do at that place. Okay? They had to pay for that. Okay? Yes, they paid for it. Couldn't get it done. Okay? Because right when they were getting it done, this person disappeared. Poof. Okay? Beautiful. There were already things planned. My grandson's birthday, right? My daughter still paid the person for what she said that she would do. Okay? And return home. Okay? And return home. Okay? My grandson's birthday. Now, before she returned home, of course, she picked up the cake, the balloons. She did all that. Picked up the cake, the balloons, and all that good stuff. All right? Here at home, I made sure, I'm always that person. If you're feeling down about something, I'm going to coach you back up. Oh, we're gonna get that done. And you're going to think of the great things and the blessings around the situation. So even though someone intentionally mistreated you, mishandled you, okay, not knowing that you had other things to really do, not knowing that you really needed all your money, okay, that you just gave away, okay, but I said, don't worry about that. God is going to take care of you. God knows that God handled it, right? Okay, and God will handle a thing. Trust me. Let me tell you. Lord, have mercy and keep up with this time. Let me tell you. Came in. Good thing we already had whatever we were doing at home arranged and ready to go. Okay? All right? But there was a different plan. But I know how to think quick on my feet. So let me tell you what we did. Now mind you, young people have a whole nother mindset. Okay? Sometimes they could be like, but I'm so proud that this thing that she was able to what? Calm all that down. Calm it down. Bring it down. Okay? Got in here. We looked at each other, all of us, because we knew what time it was. Okay? We knew what time it was. We're going to turn this into a celebration. We're going to go to the basement and pull the bouncy house out. Let's dig that bounce. Let's do what we can. Not because it's evening now. It's late evening. It started to rain, okay? Okay? We're going to pull that bouncy house out. We're going to put the balloons out. We're going to do this. You know, back in the, old school fun, y'all don't know nothing about that. You light the sparkles, and you just do what you got to do. You sit under the trees, and you light the sparkles, let the kids just run and play or whatever. And I cooked an amazing dinner. Do you see what I'm saying? And the main thing is we were all what? Together. Okay? Now, let me tell you a bigger part of the celebration. Let me tell you one of the bigger parts of the celebration, okay? One of the bigger parts of the celebration is last year on my grandson's birthday, we were in a shelter. Did you hear what I'm saying? We celebrated the picture. I have the pictures up on Facebook to that room that we were in. Yeah. Truth teller. When I come on and speak about my life, I'm speaking truth. So much was going on, right? But we had so much to be thankful for. So we weren't going to let something like that. I wasn't going to let her feel some type of way over, somebody else doing what they did. Okay? But, I can't go there yet. Hold up. I said, what? At a shelter, okay? When you hear somebody's at a shelter, you think, oh, no, that's when the gang stalk and all the things they set up didn't want us to be in our beautiful home that we were, meaning when we go into a home, we know how to make it beautiful, okay? Whatever it is, we know how to make it beautiful, okay? So, didn't want us to, just did a lot of things, okay? No secret, it's no secret, okay? Here we are. We're celebrating and we are on 10 because we have so much to be thankful for. At the same time, you're like, wow, all the hater stuff, Because listen, the day before that, okay, someone had done something to her. I didn't explain that. Did something to her the day before that. Where she had to what? Pay this person. You see what I'm saying? I think that's I think so. Okay? Meaning, somebody coming to do something for you, you're already making arrangements, okay? You're not asking anybody to do a favor for you. You're taking care of them, okay? Listen to me. Things were high. It was getting dark, of course. It was in that bouncy house, though, but it was going into dark, okay? Listen to this. They're in the bouncy house. Now, the bouncy house is a brand new bouncy house. Listen to me. And it's from the backyard of where we had the house, our last house, okay? And it was in a storage outside, okay? So therefore, it's brand new, but it has how it has you can tell it's been outside type of thing, right? Okay? We just finally had blowed it up where we are, okay? So naturally, I wouldn't say, come on, little kids, y'all, come on. bouncy house. This one, right? Right? They wouldn't do that. But it was myself and my daughter quick thinking on what we can do. Okay, so I'm like, hey, go pull that bouncy house out. Go do this. We're gonna have a party anyway. It's okay. It's okay. Because I have to make this thing work. You understand? Because I'm in celebration and I'm and nothing but gratitude because how we had to sneak that cake in that room. And them balloons, we had balloons all over the ceiling up there. We had to sneak that cake in. Do you see what I mean? Wow, them kids have birthdays and they don't even want them to have a cake in there. This is real. I talked about a lot of things. You have to go back and look at the videos and you have to see. You have to see what's going on. My God. Ooh. Okay. Listen to me. Someone comes up and they're talking. But maybe my daughter's not giving them as much attention. She never met them. She don't know. Right? And they're talking, okay? But my daughter has a lot on her mind, okay? And she's trying to make sure everything is going perfectly out in what she's doing, what she has time for, okay? That's what's going on. That's simple as that, okay? Someone that walked up talking, maybe she didn't give them a lot of attention, right? Maybe she didn't give them a lot of attention, and it's getting dark. It is dark, okay? It is dark. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's a bad time for that. You're going to survive. Come here. Come here. You know, your mother told you one thing. Okay. Come here. Get in the camera. Get in the camera. Get in the camera. See my big girl? Okay. Go, 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 go. Listen to me. So maybe my daughter didn't have a lot of time to speak. All right? Maybe she didn't have a lot of time to say a whole lot, okay? And I could hear, I was in the kitchen, I knew what was going on. And I'm doing what I'm doing, so we're rushing to try to make something work. It's raining. It's starting to drizzle, okay? The person that came over, I assumed that we were being rude to her, okay? So my granddaughter, that's why I put her in the camera, goes to play. Go to play. Okay? In the celebration, like she always do when they have a celebration, okay? Do you know this lady screamed at her? Do you see what I'm saying? Not under, do you, but this is my point. Screamed at her in front of all the other children, like, no, like that. But do you understand that even if she wasn't invited like she usually is or something, do you understand there's a way to talk to people's children, for one. For two, I knew and I read that she took that personal because nobody was talking a lot to her. But this goes into showing you how people don't know what's really going on, and they assume if you don't give them a certain amount of attention at the time or whatever, just anything, people will think that you're what? Trying to be funny. Trying to be funny. Not knowing that your plate is very full for whatever you got going on. And you're not having a party at all. You're just doing a rush something. Do you understand? But I knew that she would take that personal. And you did yell at my granddaughter very disrespectfully. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm going to take that as you were just having a moment. Really. Moving right along. Moving right along. This is the third part. So I did one part, two parts. This is the third part. I would like to know, how are many of you feeling right now that you're finding out that you signed up to work to aggravate people and destroy people's lives? That's the assignment you took for a person like that. Because we know y'all know. We know you know now who you really been working for. Certain people been trying to tell you. Many of you already knew, but you really know what type of person you've been working for. How are you receiving that? How are you receiving that? I would love to know. There's another thing I would love to know. Don't you see that we have some very serious things that are going on in the world that you really should be putting your attention on right now? That you should be in prayer about right now? Yeah. This is real. It's more serious than you think. Yeah. I really do. I would love to hear. I hear from some people. One person said in the comments somewhere, they said, imagine you're trying not to be killed while trying to kill someone else. Wow. That's deep. I screenshotted it. I didn't include the name of who it was or anything like that. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page, I guess. It's real. I just really would love to know. How are you doing with that? With knowing that you were doing all this for someone that have plenty of money and is not thinking about you, and would love, if your family's beautiful, they would love to just run through your family also. Oh, as a matter of fact, when you sign up for these type of things to gang stalk people and stuff, they don't tell you up front. They don't tell you up front. They want to what? Have control over your entire family, your children, everything, but they don't tell you that. They don't, and even if you signed up with them, they'll gang stalk you as well. That's deep, huh? Woo, that's deep. No self-respect for themselves, and none for you. And none for you. The reason I'm including this is because I see that some people are very frustrated. You're frustrated. I can tell you right now. For all the people that stopped targeting me and bothering me and things like that, I forgave all of that. But it's the people that keep hacking me, getting close to me. I'm going to say it like this. Close to me, to hack me, to do those things and things like that, which they say that you're supposed to keep going. You should be wondering why I'm so confident in so many things. That's what you should be wondering about. Exactly why I'm so confident about so many things. You should wonder why. Yeah. So, wanted to share that with you. Let me see how quick I can download this video because I got another one. All right? It's been beautiful. Yeah. It's been different. Yes. Thank you.